I should do something, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about my current project with Whack. Big Whack. Seen here, fondling a bag of marbles. We have dubbed the project CZP, Component Zone Playground, which is annoying because I thought of Asset Serialization Station after the fact. This is going to be a place we can refine and store components from other projects, like old projects, maybe make some new ones, like Whack's been doing, I guess. What's the FPS? I have two initial goals for the project. One, revive Rogue Time, a game I made with Whack many years ago. And two, create a place where I can put cool game ideas. Fancy place for game ideas. For Rogue Time, I'm going to clean and make modulate each component, make it less vomit, more something better than vomit. As for the fancy game ideas, I kind of want to steal the idea from the Beginner's Guide. If you haven't played that game, you should play it. This is my recommendation, to play that game right now. But essentially, there's a game inside of that game where you go up a flight of stairs, and when you get to the top, you enter a room filled with floating game ideas. I'm gonna steal that because I really like that idea. So let's start with the house to put game ideas in, the pretty little house. Without further ado, take it away, 3am me. So I loaded up Blender and quickly realized I have no idea what I'm doing. Thanks, Justin. Is it just me, or does that guy look like he smokes meats?
Smoking these meats here.
So I set out making a floor plan. Nailed it. It's simple, but I don't know. I feel like I should go simple. Why is it so laggy? Ooh. Okay, now we got the floor plan. It's time to go back to Blender and start modeling the foundations. I don't know. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Okay, preferences. There was one small problem with the tutorial, and that's the add-on he was using to import images didn't exist. It has. He's lying. Thankfully, that was figured out pretty fast. Maybe I can just do it now, or I can. Mesh that just exists now, I guess. Alright. We want to lay this down. Where's the image, though? Ah! Why? I've got a good PC. Why? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's it. The fuck is a reference? I haven't even rotated the fucking. Is it the y-axis? No. I am very clearly a Blender expert. 180. Okay, look. We'll take it. We have a floor plan. It looks a little small though, so I'm just gonna scale it up. Yeah, it's all coming up Millhouse. Alright, plane in, we can start modeling. Oh, I don't give a fuck about it being to scale. Oh, that's how you set the 3D cursor. A goddamn master. Yeah. I was clearly going insane. And then I threw it on the Y. And then we put it there. Hell yeah. Oh. And then we move it up. God, this is boring. Why does anybody 3D model? Oh, it's so boring. What if it looks shit at the end?
I don't know. Hold on. Why? Why, baby, I love you. Why?
I'm not looking for this to be perfection, you know? This is a lot of effort for a fucking tiny component that probably is a waste of time. But what isn't a waste of time? You know? I don't know why I feel like it's a good idea to do these little corner pieces though. I haven't watched the video all the way through. And I got to this point and I was like, I got it. Although I wonder how you're going to do a roof, you know? Haha. Get to the door. To the window. To the wall. Ooh, to the sweat drop down my door. I didn't think about that. How are they going to connect up? You know, let's find out. So if I select the two things and I click M, what does that do? At center. Oh, no, no, no. Oh my god. How did it have this whole fucking thing to do? I got the texture and stuff too. Yeah. Man, who enjoys that shit? At least with Pixar, you're like, haha, it looks nice. Now you just put it in. Okay. Okay. We got all the walls. Okay. And then unselect them. And then reselect them. And then unselect them. Repeatedly. Until I lose my mind. I'm gonna save this just in case I lose it to my desktop because people hate when I do that. House. Yes. Yes. Riveting commentary, me. The walls have been completed, is what I'm trying to say. Hey, look, it's already becoming a little Sims 2 house. Gonna drown myself in the pool. God, I'm good. I will now immediately eat those words. Oh, I deleted the fucking face from the floor again. When was that? Oh, man. I didn't even notice. No, have I not been recording this whole time? Oh, I deleted the floor. I did loads of shit. Oh, man. I'm not good at this. We deleted the floor, and then we had to go back like 7 fucking things. I don't even know when it stopped recording. I'm gonna have a look. So, fun fact. Putting your stop recording button keybind as shift and control probably isn't the best move. Anyway, I must have been undoing and unrecord and then click the unrecord button. That's hilarious. I could feel people screaming. I could feel my friend who used to Blender a lot screaming at me. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws. Uh-oh. Where am I? House. House. Yeah. I'm gonna go look up how to do roofs. I then promptly figured out roofs. Okay. I think I figured out roofs. Oh, what have I done there? I fucked it up there. Didn't even notice that. It could be a drain pipe though or something. I can't be bothered to fill that in. Oh, I could. I'll do it later. I don't know why I was whispering then. The snapping doesn't seem to be working. A house. But it wasn't a house. It was in fact a grey blob. No matter how much I moved the point, it still looked super ugly, so I used another strategy. I kind of like when you go in and you see the roof. It's kind of cool, but it doesn't work for this little room, so we're not going to do that. Ooh, it looks good, actually. The door is not symmetrical. I should have done that in the pixel thing, but you know, we'll do something. You know, we'll do something with it. Let's load up Unity and put this bad boy in and see what we got so far. I need a fucking break. Whew. So 3 hours down the can, and my sanity gone. Knowing a Blender professional could have done this in 10 minutes. I put the model in Unity and ended my turn in the face down position. Yeah, check it out. It's my house. Now we can actually go through it. What is the shadow? Oh, okay, there's a few things fucked up with it. the door for one. Something we that too. Okay, on to Rogue Time. I was gonna show the whole coding process. I have all the video recorded of it. 6 hours of recordings. But I mean, who wants to see that? Fucking nerds want to see nerd. So instead, I'm gonna like summarize the process. My first goal with Rogue Time is to shore up movement. Originally, this was a mess of files and code with terrible variable names. I mean, it had a base class that all movement code inherited from, but it wasn't even a mono behavior, and everything was called in the player manager, like it was looped through in the player manager. Not to mention, movement and jumping were completely separate, which, I mean, they're calling and doing the same thing, so going between the two is a nightmare, like, because they're both altering velocity. Now, none of this is particularly wrong, but it is fighting against Unity, and that's a fight you're not gonna win. Unity's got a crazy right hook.
De todo ese buen trabajo está expuesto.
So I made one movement manager, a mono behavior that controls both the jumping and the vertical movement. I gutted and removed all of the controllers in the player manager, which are the base classes, removing its impact on movement, because managers should manage. I wish that worked that way in real life. And after all of that, which, I mean, it was a long process, it worked perfectly. There was no bugs. Everything was fine. It was great. Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's not right. So, I removed a few of the key components, one of which being gravity. Another one was the grace period before wall jumping, which led to, well, this. Can you fuck off? I'm trying to... That's why that was there. So, two things were wrong here. Which, I mean, it's not that many. Woohoo! One, you get stuck on floors when you're jumping or when you're falling onto floors because you wall jump immediately.
That's why that was there.
And two, you have to hold right when you're wall jumping in order to jump, which meant going the way you wanted to go was kind of difficult. So I wanted to add a period in which when you let go of that button, you can still wall jump. But adding those in proved to be a little difficult. Ah, shit. It doesn't push it away. Okay. So when wall jumping, can wall jump. This is very bad. Why is it not moving? So I found out why it wasn't moving, but it's embarrassing, so I'm not going to talk about it. But I fixed it. It's fixed. So both things are now implemented. But in doing that, I'd also completely broken all of the animations. So I had to fix that. And for some ungodly reason, I had done an animation for both left and right instead of just editing the body to be left and right with the transform or with the sprite renderer. So I had to remove the duplicate animations and redo the animator completely. So with that completed, I packaged up the player and I added it to the playground. Problem is, Player Manager was still linked to 100 other components in Rogue Time, so when I added the package, Once that was fixed, I added a zone for it, and voila! Oh, fucking finally! That was a ball egg. I just wanted to see the movement in here. Oh. But there we go. I then added a portal from the zone to the hub. Okay, check this out. Ooh. 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 Man, that actually takes quite a long time. Oh. And we're in, baby, we're in. You can go out. I'm not gonna do that. All of this stuff is in there. Yeah. Oh. Gone inside. Is that space for me in Houston? 'Cause it's spacious in LA. Where the grass is always greener.